Yeah, that chest is very much in that room. God, I am like losing the ability to speak. I don't know what's going on. Hey, brother. Goodbye. I can't imagine this being anything fancy though. Yep. All right. Well, that wraps up the bottom of the well. That's all the treasure chests. I think we've seen everything we've wanted to see. So how about we just get the hell out of this place, because this place sucks and you not be in the way. Well, you're gonna be in the way. Not for long though, 'cause bombs are always the right answer. Yeah. Oh yeah, get me out of here. Man, that looks very eerie. The exit out of here is just that faint glow of light, and it's just spooky, man. So there is actually one thing we do want to do before going back to being big. Or an adult, I should say. And that's actually in Hyrule Castle Town. So let's go ahead back there and let's see what it is we have in store for us. I think what I'm going to do, though, so we're going to pull out the Ocarina. And I think this is just going to be the items that we have on us. Because why not, you know? You just gotta send it every once in a while. But yeah, now that little dungeon entrance shows up on the map, which is pretty cool. Not too bad. All right, Link, we gotta make our way back. Let's do the back walk. Let's kind of cut this about as short of time as possible. There we go. Come on, baby. All right. So the first thing I want to do is, as soon as we get in here, we want to play the Sun Song and get it to nighttime real quick. Oh yeah, that's my jam. And the second thing we want to do, once we get it to nighttime, is then take a right over here, and let's go into this building right on in. The treasure box shop. Open the chest and surprise! If you find a key inside, you'll be able to advance. Left or right, try your luck. 10 rupees to play. Do you want to try it? Sure. And we get a door key. This mini game consists of picking either chest number 1 here or chest number 2 and hoping that the chest you open houses the key. Now you may think, wow, that sounds kind of dumb. Is there a way to cheat it? You bet your bottom dollar there is. By using the lens of truth, you can see into the contents of the chest. And this is pretty much what gets you to win the minigame. Because cheating, kids, is always the right way. I feel like that's probably something that someone is going to actually do, and I'm sure it's going to come back to me and haunt me forever because of it. But yeah, you're pretty much just going to want to use the lens of truth for this minigame, and just navigate your way all the way to the very end. Got one right here with the key, so let's grab it. And is this the last room? Kinda, I guess. Got the small key in here. Or door key, I should say. And would you look at that? We did it. We got to the end of the minigame. Totally fair and square, of course. And there we go. Winner, we've got a piece of heart. Now, could you play this minigame without the lens of truth? Sure. But we don't got time for that. We don't got time to play RNGesus. Okay. There are many other times for that. This is not one of them. If you can make it easy on yourself, you might as well. And hey, since it works as well as it does, it doesn't hurt. But yeah, that's all I really wanted to do as a kid. We're pretty much all good there. Let's go back into being an adult and finally take on the Shadow Temple. Let's take on the next big threat that's among us. I'm sure it won't be all that bad. I'm sure we'll be okay. Maybe. I'll tell you right now, I definitely wasn't too huge as a kid going into the Shadow Temple, just because the atmosphere of it is downright creepy in every sense of the word. And we'll see that when we get in there. But let's go ahead and become a big boy. On the Master Sword out. The power within. Let's go. I also need to look up the song because I forgot what it was. So, let's first reorganize our inventory here. Let's get that there. That looks about right to me. Nocturne of Shadow is that. Okay. I don't have the Ocarina out. 10 out of 10 me. 10 out of 10. I had to kind of like play the song in my head for a moment. Just because I was sitting there like, I'm not really sure if I'm playing this right. So yeah, we want to warp to the graveyard. Heck yeah, the graveyard. So yeah, like I said, you couldn't access this. You actually can't really access this normally, so you do have to play that song in order to gain access here. I think I said access like more times than I can count. So we have a bunch of torches here. The only way in which we're going to be getting this door open is by whipping out this good old fire spell that we got a long time ago. And there we go. That opens this big old door up. And okay, hold on there. Hold on there, inventory screen. Let's take it nice and easy here. I think we got everything I would want. I'll even throw that there. But yes, we've got the doorway opened, and within it, the Shadow Temple. The most happy-go-lucky place in the whole wide world. Can I just say, I know that we kind of saw these in the bottom of the well, but these faces are just very creepy. Again, just creepy all around. The shadow will yield only to one with the Eye of Truth, handed down in Kakariko Village. So that's kind of your hint that you need to essentially go and do the bottom of the well before coming here. And that if you don't, you're kind of screwed. It's not going to be that simple. Oh, look at this. One who gains the Eye of Truth will be able to see what is hidden in the darkness. Alright. Roger that. Shadow Temple. Here is gathered Hyrule's bloody history of greed and hatred. Yikes. Does not sound like a fun time, if I'll be honest. Well, I'm screwed. No. You better stop that nonsense right then and there. Alright, let's take out these keys in the room here. And there we go. I should have jump slashed at the good old Redead, but I didn't. I thought the big Goron sword would be able to one-shot him, but I guess that was not the case, unfortunately. We got this big chest here. Let's go ahead and open up, and let's see what we've got. The dungeon map. Well, at least we got that first and not the compass, because that would have been weird. That sure would have been hella weird. Shadow Temple. Yeah, they're going to be repeating the same thing. I mean, we get it. This place is pretty much kind of like the Yikers zone. What is hidden in the darkness? Tricks full of ill will. You can't see the way forward. Okay. Yeah, nothing to really report on here. Let's go ahead and check out this door. And oh, would you look at that? We've got more dead hands. So if you actually use the Lens of Truth, you can actually see where the dead hand is hidden. So we want to take getting grabbed by this one, just so that way we've got some room to work with. Got some breathing room. Yeah, come to me, big guy. I kind of wish... Alright, well... For how much that was worth... Okay, really? Now that's just... I'm stunned! No! Okay, so he's over there. No! Let go. Alright, well, so much for that being a thing of an option. I want to see if I can jump slash him. It's so hard to do, honestly. Oh, dude, I did it! That's what I wanted to try doing, and I'm so glad it worked. Hell yeah. If you can jump slash at just the right moment, you can kill the dead hand before he has the chance to go down below, which I think is pretty rad. But what do we got here? We already fought basically a mini-boss, so what's the item here? And would you look at that? We got the dungeon item, that being the hover boots. Yeah, there's no traction on these, so just be forewarned. You can even use these to walk for short periods where there is no solid ground. Be brave and trust in the boots. Yeah, I don't know about that. But yeah, we already got the dungeon item. And before the compass, too, which is, I find hilarious in my opinion. Yeah, you can't get me. Let's go ahead and get out of here, though. We've pretty much got what we need in this little section of the Shadow Temple. And let's check out this main room here. So we've got these skulls that are on top of these poles. Now what you want to do, whip out the Lens of Truth. And as you can see, some of them aren't even there, actually. But one is standing. We want to, okay, make my beak face the skull of truth. The alternative is descent into the deep darkness. We want to pull this statue all the way to where the real skull is. If you pull it to any of these fakers, these absolute fakers, then you basically just get treated with a bottomless pit. Can't say that sounds like a fun time. But here we go. We pulled it to the right one. And it looks like we're good. We've now gotten a way for us to move forward. You already want to whip out the hover boots, so go ahead and open up the item screen and whip these bad boys out. Thankfully, this isn't like the water temple where you have to constantly keep switching over to your item screen, as they're not used too often. I'll just say that right now for anyone that is already deeply concerned with having to see the item screen more than actual gameplay. I don't know if I wanted to, let's just walk in here. I don't care enough. Alright. Can he jump slash? This is about as awkward as it gets. Hey, but it worked though. It did indeed work. Alright. Let's line up here. And there we go. We got the room all cleared out. This is why I love the big Goron sword. Just massive damage all around. And let me guess, this is the compass, huh? We got that good old fancy compass. And you betcha, we did. Very nice. Okay, back into this sort of main room here. Yeah, you've got some invisible walls here. I played this game so much that I can just tell you, yeah, we got some invisible wall shenanigans, but even then, it's not too bad. But yeah, this room here, we got, two shadow men that are just spinning scythes around. Not creepy at all. Nope, not even one bit. But on top of that, we've also got some silver rupees to collect. So you know what that means. We've got something that will unlock only until we snag these bad boys. There we go. Nope. Alright. Oh, I swear that's looking like it's about to bop my head right off. Thankfully, if you do get hit by it, it doesn't right there one-shot you. In real life, it definitely would. Not exactly a fan of that. We got a small chest here, and what do we got? It's a small key. Very nice. Oh boy, please do not chop my head off. But what do we have down here? Navi, tell us what's going on. This wall, it's saying something. It says, if you want to see a ferry to the other world, come here. Well, we made a trip. There appears to be nothing, but I do hear a golden skulltula. So yeah, this is something we can't really do right now, but it will be important for later. So that is, that's pretty cool. Get a little bit of a peering into what is essentially going to be a little bit later into the dungeon itself. Hello there, spinning sights of death. Please do not chop my head off. I don't want to have my head chopped off.